Let's take a look what the upcoming week has in store for us. And we take 3 piles. And today I will just choose the cards first so that we can move into the reading after that. So let's take a look. I have this, and this. We'll take a moon card as well. Oops. And then we take a look. And afterwards in the reading, I will take oracle cards as well, and tarot cards, and then we'll see. So, you have pile 1, you have crown games, right use of power. You have the 10th house, and you have a gibbous moon. Pile 2. You have the drifter, experience life as it comes. You have symbiosis, and you have a waning moon. And pile 3. You have repairing the veil, you have conjunction, and luck is on your side, a new moon in Sagittarius. And now take your time and choose your pile, and I'll see you in the reading. Welcome, pile 1. This you chose the card, the crown games, and the right use of power. And you have the 10th house, authority. And there is something with the gibbous moon, you're close to achieving your goal. And we'll take a couple of more cards to see what this is about, but it seems to be like something you really want to achieve, and it's in the outer world as your how you show up. It's your status. It's something that other people see, because it's the highest part in your chart is the 10th house, right? Oh, we have 2. So we take these and let's take a look, and then we take a couple of tarot cards to see where this is leading. And you have the star, you have the anchor, and you have the ship, and you have the flowers. And this seems to be something where you will be invited to travel somewhere. This seems to be something that you hold dear in your heart as a goal of yours that you want to accomplish in your work life. And it can be a self-employed thing. It can be something where but it's like a goal, and it's like the North Star that is showing you the way. It's not a goal in the sense that you set your goal to achieve this and that until then. It's like more like a North Star. It's a thing that you are so close to, even in your value system. And I feel that this card is about leadership, taking leadership, or leadership given. So it is something that shows that it is important for you to use the power in the right way, and not to take leadership, but to allow others to give you the leadership. And it seems that you are close to achieving your goal, and I want to know a little bit more about that. But it's really like the the cards of the Lenormand show us that there is something where you want to be traveling to. There is a thing that you want to travel to, and there is an invitation to do so. So something that is in your heart and it's guiding your way is about to show up in your life. And let's take a couple of tarot cards so that we can see a bit more about this, and we can always take more. So let's take a look. We have the Ten of Swords. Something is ending, and you leave something behind. And maybe that is a goal that you had in your life. And then we have the Death card. And it's like a rebirth, right? It's not a death in the real world. It is like the leaving behind an old pain, leaving behind something that you wanted to achieve. Maybe you set your goal, but you realized at one point that's not really the truth. And this feels like you let it go, and you let this thing that you held on to, you let it go. And now it is like the Three of Cups. It's like a celebration. It's like a celebration because you realize that you are about to achieve your goal that you really wanted to achieve, and you didn't know. Maybe you didn't know before. But there is something you really let go. And I think that's the right use of power that we can have. Sometimes we can have goals that are not in the best interest of us or the greater good. But we don't know because we think we will do good things with this. But maybe we won't. And I think you realized something about power and about your ability to take ownership of power and to step into leadership, because you have to, because you know all of this and you will be invited to do so. And it will involve traveling, whatever that is in your life. It will involve the world. And it's really beautiful because it is like the idea of traveling the world. And it's the High Priestess as well. It's your spiritual capacity that will invite other people to invite you. So it is about you traveling the world with the abilities that you have. And there is this open third eye in this High Priestess, how beautiful she is, right? And how she is able to connect the worlds. And this will lead into achieving your goal with what you have. And there we have the King of Swords. And it can be the one, and I would say it's a person. It's a person who will invite you to travel the world, to share your gifts, and to take the leadership in the part that you really want to step into, and to show yourself as that, and to step into the leadership of your own life in this moment, to let go of the pain. And we have the Hierophant as well, the one who has the keys to success, the keys to wisdom. He is the one who has in this card a lot of keys, the Master of Keys. And I really believe that this is a person who will invite you to do something you really dreamed of, but maybe you never thought it could really come true. And I believe it does, because this is an invitation to believe it as well. And I want to have one of these cards to see what, and there it is. And we have this card for you. And it says, love makes all things possible. Love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. How beautiful. Travel the world with your skills and your abilities and with all the wisdom you bring with you. This is really beautiful. Can be even be that you will be teaching, that you hold the keys to different things in the world, and that you take the leadership because you know you can. And there is this person who will give you the opportunity to do so. Thank you, Pile 1, and I see you in the next reading. Welcome to Pile 2. You have the drifter and experiencing life as it comes, and the trine and sextile as a symbiosis, and the waning moon that is asking you, what do you need to release? And we'll take a look at Lenormand cards as well, so that we can know what this is about. But it seems to like the invitation to allow life to unfold and to allow life to bring you the things that you really want to experience. And there we have the man. Can be masculine energy, doesn't have to be gender specific, but there is something that comes with this energy that brings you fear or something, and that might be something that is when you step into your masculine energy and into the doing of things and planning and all of those things, in that this leads into fear. And it seems like that because we have the clouds and we have the owls, and it seems like that this, when you step into this energy of acting, that you step into being afraid as well. And let's take a look at what that means and what to do about it. Let's take these, and I think this one wants to be as well. Let's take a look. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and this is like putting in the work, right, to weave the net, and putting in the work in your own expansion. And I believe that there is nothing to improve, about yourself, to be aware of the things that are putting you into the space where you get afraid, and then to know about them and have patience with yourself, right? And then we have the King of Swords, and this is, in this case, it doesn't feel like that it's a person. It feels like that this is a take responsibility for your own thoughts and have compassion with yourself. This is a process. What do you have to release, to allow life to unfold in its own pace, because it is what the invitation is about. And when to step into collaboration and celebration with other people. What do you need to let go? And what is it that you want to release? And there we have the 4 of Cups, and that is the fear of not having enough, right? This is the fear of being alone and not getting what we want, and all of those things. There is a lack involved in here. And this is the invitation to step into the creative process. And there is we have the 2 3s here, to step into the creative process and into celebration with other people, to let this part of you that is in lack mentality, to let it go, because it seems like to put you into depression again and again. And it's about your karmic soul tribe and the family that you want to be connected to, and that you are a star seed, and that you find the person or the people that belong to you, and that you allow yourself to step into this and not get depressed over the idea that you don't have what it needs to find those people. and to find those tribes. It is put in, and this is the invitation that comes with, allow life to unfold, allow yourself to feel life as it shows up, and then to put the work in to expand, to shed your skin, so that you can grow with it and have temperance with yourself, and have the willingness to put your mind in check for telling you the story of lack, and step into celebration and creative processes with other people, so that you can find your soul tribe, and that you can find the people that are star seeds like you know. And we have a card. Let's take a card for your answer. This is your card. Look for my signs. I have been speaking to you through signs in the world and feelings in your heart. Can you hear my reassuring voice? When you ask me for a sign, I give it. Notice what is happening in the world around you. Take comfort. Believe. And that's what I meant. You will find your soul tribe. This is what Spirit wants to tell you. Step into creative processes, step into celebrations with other people, and show yourself in your whole growth, because you expanded so much, you put so much work in, and allow yourself to step into the next path, expand a little bit more, and show yourself, so that you can find your soul tribe and your starseed family. This is beautiful, Patu. So allow yourself to believe in this. Thank you so much. And I see you soon. Welcome, Pile 3. You chose repairing of the veil, and this is about forgiveness. It's about, repairing the things that didn't work out in the way they should have. And it's about conjunctions and alliances. Allow people in your life to repair this veil. Allow communication coming up with people who didn't, or maybe who did you wrong. But coming into, there we have a volunteer. And allow people to show up, to tell you, and maybe even if they don't show up, allow yourself to forgive, and not forgive what they have done, but forgive yourself by staying in the anger about it. And luck is on your side. So new moon in Sagittarius is beautiful. And we have the change that is coming, because we have the storks, and we have Pandora's box, and we have the time, how is it called? It's like a sand clock. I don't know how it's called. I forgot. So, but it's the invitation to allow things to unfold and allow this change to happen, because it is changing your relationship to fear. It's changing your relationship to fear of being in conjunction with other people. And this is like something happened in your life that destroyed the veil, and that caused this riff, whatever, in the veil. And at the moment you are so in this lucky place that you can repair the veil by allowing forgiveness to unfold. And it's often what people don't understand. It's forgiveness isn't about making things okay that happened that weren't okay. It's not about that. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from staying in this cycle, and staying in this anger or the pain or whatever, and releasing yourself from it, because it holds you in a pattern. And this is this is like holding yourself in Pandora's box and allowing this thing to open up, allow yourself to feel whatever needs to be felt, and then release yourself from it, because you are worth being free from this. And that is the invitation here, to allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to decide freely if you want to be in a relationship or not, and not being guided by past experiences and by the rips and the veil that is broken. So it is like the repairing in this moment, and the Queen of Wands steps into the creative mode and allows alliances to show up. And if something doesn't fit into her system, she allows herself to move past this. And even if this means that there is a tower happening, and this can mean that there is something you have to leave behind in this moment, because you want to experience something else, you want to experience something new, and you want to get rid of all of the stuff that came with it. You want to show up in the world and let go of the masks. And that is really interesting, because the mask shows up with a Pandora's box, right? And the Knight of Wands shows up to show you that there is something like balance possible. And we have the Four of Wands, and we have the relationship that leads into something like a marriage. So there is a repairing happening right now by allowing a new love to enter your life. And you want to do this, and you are afraid at the same moment because you were hurt in the past, and you are afraid of betrayal because you experienced betrayal. And that is a thing that is the invitation, that it shows we have the storks. It is changing. Let go of all the old stuff and allow yourself to forgive. And whatever that means for you, forgiveness is a trigger word. It means it doesn't mean forgive abusive people. That's not what it's about. Forgive yourself for being or having been in an abusive relationship. Forgive yourself for allowing this to happen because you didn't know it better. Have compassion with yourself and get yourself out of this cycle. And even if it means you have to let the tower come down, but it leads into something really beautiful and into balance with another person that is really here for you. And maybe there was someone like a Knight of Wands who showed up in an abusive way, who wore masks. This is the moment when you can allow this to change. And the King of Pentacles is showing up as well as the one who shows up in your life as the new opportunity for stepping into relationships. And I seldom say something like this, but I think it's really important for you right now that you allow this to happen. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a relationship where you have to be really intimate with someone, because it whatever it is, to being close, even in a collaboration, triggers the wounds that we hold. And let us take a card for you. And we have this card. Love your body and live your dreams. I want you to experience all that life has to offer. I want you to see your dreams coming alive in the world when you love the sacred soul animal of your body as I love you. Then you will manifest all that is divinely meant for you and thrive. So, Allow this new love in. Allow this new experience in. And forgive yourself for staying in the old cycles. It's changing. And the change is now. And it's repairing the veil. Thank you so much, Part 3. And I see you soon.